In this video, I'm gonna install Post Audio, a audio service, okay, and then Dunst, a notification service, and then XHKD. Okay, it's hard to pronounce that word too. But it's a hotkey daemon. So we're gonna do as xbbs install Post Audio, and then Dunst. So I'm gonna install everything now, and then we're gonna configure them later. Okay, so the next thing is gonna be SXHKD. Okay, symbol X hotkey daemon. Okay. All right, and then password. All right, after that we're gonna vim.xinitrc. Okay, and in this file we're gonna add these 3 lines. The first one is Post Audio, of course, and then Dunst. Okay, and then the hotkey daemon. Okay, I'm gonna call it hotkey daemon now because I can spell the name. Okay, we're not done yet. Okay, we're gonna make a hotkey daemon configuration file. I'm gonna mkdir.config/sxhkd and then -b in case .config is not created yet. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna cd into that directory .config sxhkd. Alright, and then we're gonna vim sxhkdrc. Okay, and in this file I'm gonna add these very simple hotkey. Okay, I'm gonna add xf86 audio. Okay, and then open curly bracket, raise volume, comma, lower volume, comma again, and mute. All right, and close the curly bracket. So this is 3 button in one line. Okay, so on your keyboard you might have the volume up button, volume down button, and then the volume mute button. Okay, we can write it like this. Okay, x86 audio, raise volume, right, and then another line for the lower volume, and then another line for the mute. But I just want to write one line, so I'm gonna start with this, and then this is gonna be the theme of how we configure the hotkey daemon. All right, so the first line is gonna be the button, all right, the key bindings, and the second line with a space or a tab is gonna be the command that that button is gonna run. Okay, for the raise volume, we're gonna do BA mixer, right, and then raise volume we're gonna do -I to increase by 10, and for the lower volume we're gonna -D for decrease by 10, and that mute we're gonna -T to toggle mute. Okay, so this here is gonna run BA mixer and then -10, -I10, right, and then XF audio lower volume is gonna BA mixer -D10. Okay, and mute is gonna -T. Okay, now this is just a really simple configuration for the hotkey daemon. Okay, I'm just gonna test something out, and as you can see here, we need BA mixer command. So now we're gonna save the file. I'm gonna install BA mixer, and then we can exit DWM now. All right, and then we're gonna xinit. So how do we know that Post Audio is working? Okay, you can just open Firefox and go to YouTube and play a video, right? So, but let's say I don't have Firefox. Okay, we're gonna do BA mixer --get volume. All right, we have the volume here, right? It's 41, so Post Audio is working. All right, let's test the hotkey daemon. So I have the hotkey to increase, decrease, and mute the sync of Post Audio. So in order to test that, we're gonna use the watch command -n, let's say 0.15, and then the command is gonna be a mixer get volume. Okay, this command, this watch command, is gonna, for every half a second, it's gonna run BA mixer get volume, the command above. Okay, so every half a second it's gonna run this command once. So we know that hotkey is working. So okay, now I'm gonna push the volume down button. All right, as you can see, the number is changing. Let's go up, let's go down. All right, so everything is working, right? The hotkey daemon is working, the post audio is working. Now let's see, how do I know that the notification daemon is working? Let's send a notification, right? Notify, send. Let's say a message, hello. All right, it's showing here. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna remove the hotkey to run the terminal in DWM source code. Okay, so we're gonna cd src DWM and vim config.h and then terminal, right? We're gonna remove these. Somebody gonna say that, hey, so you have a hotkey daemon built in your DWM. So why are you using an external software like SSHKD? Okay, why are you doing that? Just use DWM. Okay, so I want everything to be as much modular as it can be. Okay, so let's say in the future I don't want to use DWM anymore, right? And as let's say I change to BSBWM. So every hotkey, every key bindings that I write here in the config.h file, I'm not gonna have it anymore because it has been depends on DWM, right? So I'm just gonna leave the hotkey that manage Windows to be inside the config.h file here, right? And then everything else I'm gonna use SSHKD. So when I swap to another window manager, everything is still with me. The way I open the terminal, the way I open my browser, the way I open menu to run commands, everything just the same. I don't need to change anything. So I'm not gonna use DWM to run the common task. I'm just gonna use DWM key bindings for the things that it does the best. So we're gonna remove these lines. Alright, and even these lines to quit and to log out. Alright, and let's see what else. Even this line, okay, this gonna force the window to be closed. So in case some software that hang or it crash but it won't close, you can force it to close by using this command. And as you can see, we need xdo tool for this, right? So I'm gonna install it later. Alright, so let's remove this as well. Alright, and then we're gonna open another window, and then we're gonna vim config sshkd, and the file here I'm gonna use super plus x to run the terminal, right? And then super plus shift and then plus b is gonna run browser, right? And then super plus shift plus q is gonna log out. So bq dash u variable name user, right? And then super plus shift plus r is gonna bq dwm. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, and then we're gonna super plus shift plus w is gonna the xdo. Okay, it's gonna get the currently focused window and then kill it. Okay, I get it. So we have removed all the key bindings in DWM, and then we move it to SSHKD. Okay, and then I exit. Now let's say I kill -u my username, and so I logged out, and then let's say X in it again, mark X. Okay, we are using the hotkey daemon. We're not using DWM to open SD anymore. Okay, So in this video, we install Pulse Audio, Duns, SHAKD, and for Pulse Audio, you can use BA Mixer dash get volume to get the current volume, and I have the key binding to press the volume up button and then the volume change, okay, the volume mute button, and I get mute. It's gonna be true, and then press this again, it's gonna be false, right? So thanks for watching.